Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Tuesday, September 17th, 2024. Let's find out what's going on Bitcoin. As you can see on Zondacrypto, we are looking at the Bitcoin to Tether daily time frame chart. The situation on the Bitcoin looks very stable as the recent developments to the upside has ended up with this very strange bar. We call it pin bar. Basically, it has a large upper shadow, and then of course it closes way below the open price. The local high during this day was made at the level of 62,800 tethers, so we broke above the level of 60,000. However, the breakout wasn't strong enough to sustain it for the end of the day. Next day we went lower and lower, making another local low at the level of 57,601 tether, and today we've been consolidating or moving inside of the previous day range. Please remember, it's Tuesday. Tomorrow is the Wednesday. Fed will make a decision about the interest rates, so the big day is tomorrow. So maybe the market participants are just positioning themselves ahead of the Fed decision. So we got the big pin bar from the upside, we got the big pin bar from the downside. So something for the bulls, something for the bears. Everything can be found here on this chart. Even the death cross, 50 periods moving average, 100 periods moving average, breaking the 200 periods moving average from above, creating the death cross. We got the technical resistance at the level of 64,769, which is the next target for the bulls eventually, and of course the yearly high and the other technical resistances here, including the trend line. This trend line is of course the next major obstacle for the bulls if they want to run for the next swing high. Please notice the fact that this situation has been developing for the last 187 days, so it's over half of the year right now. We've been moving in this range basically, right? It's not that often Bitcoin does this kind of a movement like this with many of the whipsaws. Some of the whipsaws are to the downside, some are to the upside, downside, upside. So the market doesn't actually know where it wants to go right now, despite the fact that we had already halving of the Bitcoin and the ETF approval for the spot Bitcoin market. And since there's two events, major events, milestones in the Bitcoin ecosystem development has been published, well, eventually the Bitcoin reacted positively, but then, well, we still don't have the new all-time high, or we do not continue the uptrend. We've been moving like this, up and down, whipsaw conditions for the last 187 days. Will tomorrow, Wednesday's Fed's intraday decision bring something new, bring something completely different on the table? We will see. For now, all we can do is to wait patiently for the decision, for the fundamental market event to trigger some kind of movements, because there are high expectations that this event will trigger some movements, which is why the volatility for the Bitcoin might be limited today and early tomorrow, and then might increase after the cards are on the table basically, and the market participants will know exactly what the Fed is planning to do next and what's the current situation. The momentum is right at the level of 49.7, so almost at the level of 50, so neutral momentum, almost no volatility. Recent rally was rejected just above the 100 periods moving average and just above the level, the 60,000 tethers level. We are patiently waiting for the next trigger to see whether this bounce to from the upside is strong enough to break above the technical resistances, moving averages up towards the trend line, or whether the situation on the market, financial markets all over the globe, will be considered even more bearish than it is right now, and then of course the market will usually move lower towards this potential technical support, roughly around 50,000 tethers. So that's my take on the current situation on the Bitcoin. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys tomorrow. Take care and bye bye.